What's good, YouTube family? This your boy Adub's Picks checking back in, and today I'm coming at y'all with another video. This is going to be our weekly Friday recap to see how we did through the week, what some of the members hit, how I did personally, and just overall what the community's got going on, and then we'll talk some hoops as well to settle in. So really excited, man. It's been a great week for the community. Feels a little slow. The NBA is really settling in right now, firing on all cylinders the way I want to. But I'm excited, man. It's still been a fun start to the season. Trust Fatty's back. We see him back in action. He's back from his little break that he took. So yeah, man, been a fun week. Just want to get on here, kind of recap, talk to you guys a little bit about what we have going on. First thing we'll start off with is some community winners. I think it's important to highlight what our members are doing, with their bets as well, whether they're tailing us or making their own stuff. Just want to see some cool stuff that people are putting out there, some big slips, and then some slips that, like I said, people are tailing as well. So I'll go ahead and share my screen here, show you guys what we got going on. Some great winners for you. I always send them directly to JD5 on Discord just because it's the easiest way to do it. First one that I wanted to highlight, my boy Lou G, man. He's been in the chat going crazy. He found the first four minutes money line. Try to say that fast 4 times. That's a tough one. But my boy Lou, man, he's always showing love in the community. He's always posting his slips, tailing. And he's been on a heater with these. I think he just went back to back on them. So these are cool. It's a cool slip, new market that I've never seen before. And college basketball is back as well, so taking advantage of that. Turned 30 into 170 here. Great slip from my man Lou. Shout out Lou for sharing that one. He actually sent both of them. I didn't tail either one. I missed the second one. I missed this first one. And I'm really mad at myself that I missed the second one because he sent it, tagged me, and I just missed it. I was at work today, so that was a tough one. But shout out to him either way, turning in some good money there with the first 4 minutes money line on college hoops. This is another one that I took. This is a screenshot from somebody. I forget who put this one in. My apologies if this is your slip. But they tailed Trust Fatty. I just kind of grabbed one. A bunch of people were on this parlay from Rome there, so awesome to see that. It's his first one back, and I know it was a big confidence boost for him to go ahead and hit this one. Turn 25 into 130 here. And like I said, a lot of people tailed Trust Fatty on this one, so I definitely wanted to show this one off. Great 11-leg NBA same game parlay there. Next one was a screenshot I took earlier in the week. I think it was Sunday. Obviously, it was Sunday. It was NFL football. My boy Trell put this one in the Discord to the pregame, and he posted it after it hit as well. So pretty cool to see. 5 into 350. That's a massive hit. Plus 7,000 there from Trell. He had 4 anytime touchdown scores and a money line in there. And this, great slip, man. Anytime you can hit a lotto like that, it's a good day. Shout out to Trell for putting that one in there. Great hit on Sunday for NFL football. And then the last one I got is from JD5. Someone tailed this one. I think it was my boy Walk Down A who put this in the chat. He tailed JD5. This was last night, actually. JD5 called this out. 10 rebounds, 8 assists. I know Bird was on the triple-double. He didn't post it pregame. I'm going to have to talk to Bird about that, man. What is he thinking? We need, Bird took the triple-double and didn't tell nobody. That was crazy. And I'm just giving Bird a little bit of shit because I was upset that I did not take the triple-double. I didn't take this slip from JD5, just all around, selling the bag. But beautiful slip there. I know a couple people caught this one with JD5. Shout out Walk Down A for posting in the winning tickets. I was able to grab that one and go ahead and show you guys that. So all in all, man, so just some fun wins there that I wanted to highlight, whether, like I said, people tailed us or made their own bets. All great stuff. So excited to start each weekly Friday video off with community winners. I feel like that's a good way to start it off. Outside of that, man, just wanted to recap myself a little bit and what I had going on this week. This week I went 7-3 on straight bets, so 70% clip there on the straights. That's a great week. If you can go 7-3 on straights, that's good. And I went back and I feel like I'm not performing as well as I should be. And then I look at my straight bets and 7-3 from November 1st on. That's a great clip, man. If I can hit at 70% all season, we're gonna make some really good money. So I'm looking to keep that up, keep firing there. Parlays though, bro, I'm struggling whether or not I want to keep running them. And for me, it's A lot of times I know that people are tailing the parlays, and I love when people make money with me. I think that's the best part about this is when I know I'm going to make money, I know I'm going to be profitable, but I can't make people do the same exact bets as me. Like I can preach it, I can say if you want to win money with me, you got to do every single bet, but I can't make people do it. And when I'm missing parlays like I have been, not only am I messing up my own profits, but I know when people look at my channel, they're gonna tail the parlay before they tail the straight. So I'm thinking about just abandoning them for now, man. I'm not gonna say I'm never gonna bet a parlay again. I mean, man, parlay. I wouldn't be here without parlay. So no, it's just something I gotta reevaluate. Make sure to stay as profitable as possible over the course of the season. If I'm losing parlays, there's no reason to bet them. So it's just, like I said, something I gotta reevaluate moving forward. And I can't be hitting at a 70% clip but barely profiting because of the parlay. So I'll dial it in. I'm not going to never hit a parlay again. I'm not going to never bet a parlay, never not bet a parlay again. Y'all know what I'm trying to say. It's something to keep in mind for sure. But overall, good week, man. 7-3. You can't beat that unless you go 100% from the field. So I'm happy with it, and I'll figure out the rest from there. Appreciate you guys all tuning in as well. If you guys are made it this far in the video, make sure to check out, I have the Discord link below. If you're new to the YouTube or not part of the community, you can check it all out. It's all in down below. I'll link that. $10 a month to join, 3-day free trial. If you join for the 3 days, you don't like it, you don't make any money for whatever reason, damn near impossible to go 3 days without making money with us. But if you don't like it, you don't make your money in 3 days, you could cancel before you even pay a dime. So I just wanted to take a minute to plug that before we hop into the Hoops Talk. Speaking of the Hoops Talk, man, there's one thing in particular that I wanted to talk about from this past week. It's going to be Ja Morant and the Grizzlies. And the situation seems bad, man. It seems bad. It seems like a little bit of mixed emotions going on here. Ja playing that I don't care role. I just want to play basketball. But he said he lost his hope. It's just a little bit of a weird situation all the way around in Memphis. And I feel for Ja, I really do, because, a couple years ago, people were looking at him as top 10 player in the league. He got in trouble previous years. We're not seeing Ja on the court. We're seeing him injured. They come back this year. The Grizzlies aren't playing well, and Ja Morant is tweaking out on people in the locker room, getting suspended for a game for getting into it with the coaches. At this point in Ja's career, he ought to be, one, on the court, outside of injuries. You can't be getting suspended. And two, I feel like he needs to be a leader in that locker room and take control. And maybe that's what he was trying to do. He came off the wrong way to the coaches. I'm not sure. Obviously no one knows exactly what happened and who said what to who and how it played. But you can just tell, man, Ja doesn't want to be out there. He's sitting in the corner. He's giving the ball up to anybody but himself. He won't get to the rim. He's taking a lot more threes. It just seems lazy. It seems like he's given up on his team, and he's really done in Memphis. So that's something to watch moving forward. Is Ja going to stay in Memphis? Is Ja going to keep acting like this in Memphis? Is it time for him to move on and excel and, extend into that top 10 player that we know Ja Morant can be? Because he's got everything he needs, man, to be one of the best to do it. And I believe in Ja. I hope he turns it around. I hope he gets right. I hope he finds that hope and that passion again for the game, whether it's in Memphis or not. Overall, that's just something to keep an eye on moving forward, is whether or not Ja Morant is going to find those things and keep playing basketball the way that, we know he can. Another one that I wanted to highlight is Josh Giddey and the Chicago Bulls. Josh Giddey and the Chicago Bulls have been one of the best teams in basketball. Certainly one of my favorites to watch so far. I love Matas Buzelis. Vucevic doesn't play a lick of defense, but always fun to watch. He could shoot the three ball. And he was kind of pre-stretch big in a sense. So for him to be able to adapt that three ball is cool. And then, as I said in the headline, Josh Giddey, that dude is balling. Almost averaging a triple-double, over 20 points a game, 9-9. What else can you ask from Josh Giddey less than 10 games into the season? Do I think Josh Giddey keeps this up moving forward? No. I think his assist numbers will take a drop. His rebounds will slightly drop. Obviously, it's hard for anyone to average a triple-double. So me saying his numbers are going to drop is not a diss on Josh Giddey, and it's not some crazy take. It's just, over the course of the season, I think when Kobe White, if Kobe White ever gets on the floor again, Josh Giddey's assist numbers will drop, and his rebounding will go down just slightly over the course of the season. He's looking dirty. He's one of the best players in basketball right now. Simple as that. One of the best players in basketball right now. And you see these flashes from Josh Giddey. You saw it in OKC. When everybody was, when he was the only one on the court, Shea or whoever else was injured, you saw it. You saw it some towards the end of last season where Josh Giddey was going to take over. But I think this Bulls team is a lot better than people are, expected them to be. Especially me. I was high on some of these guys. I thought the Bulls would be a good team, but most fun to watch for me this season. Definitely up there. So looking to see if they can keep this up. I don't know if they will, quite frankly. I don't have much faith in the Bulls to keep performing level. And if you watch some of their games, they're in some close ones. It's taking a lot for them to win some of these games. But if they do keep it up, that's awesome. And you might even see Josh Giddey in MVP talks for I don't know how, but if he keeps it up, if the Bulls keep it up, you might hear about him in MVP. I know they're chanting for him over in Chicago right now, so something to keep in mind as the season goes on, just as a fun thing to watch. And then another one that I feel like we've talked a bunch about this year is Tyrese Maxey. So he's leading the league in scoring. He looks great, shooting the three ball crazy. He's getting tons of volume, and this is on a stacked roster. I mean, this is with Quentin Grimes, Kelly Oubre averaging, upwards to 15, 16 points a game. You got VJ Edgecombe as a rookie coming in looking good. He's kind of taking a step back from what we saw in the first couple games, but as expected, he's still finding his footing in the league, sub 10 games. But Tyrese Maxey, man, is just balling. He looks great. Like I said, tons of volume, tons of efficiency, playmaking well. And he's leading this Sixers team that is still fighting injuries, still without, McCain, still without Embiid, fully Embiid, still without Paul George. I mean, Tyrese Maxey just is willing the 76ers to W's, and it's been amazing to watch. If you told me before the season you thought Tyrese Maxey was going to be the leading scorer in the league at this point, I probably would have laughed at you because of the guys that we would have expected. The SGAs and the Jokic and the Tatums, or not Tatums, Giannis, my bad. Damn, I don't know why I'm thinking about Tatum. But anyways, Tyrese Maxey's just been crazy fun to watch. So those are really my main three takeaways from this last week or so. It's been fun, man. Been fun start the season. A lot of scoring, a lot of volume, good storylines. Speaking of storylines, what we got coming up? LeBron James coming back from injury. I think that's awesome. I don't know when. He's still be about a week or so. So probably talk about LeBron a little bit more on next week's recap. But LeBron's supposed to be coming back. He's cleared for 5-on-5 practice and stuff. So he's going to ramp up, get into the swing of things, hopefully to see the GOAT back on the court. And yes, I said it, LeBron is the GOAT. There's no arguing that. So that's cool. NBA going to heat up here. We're going to have games more often, more heated matchups, point differentials where teams are up 30 and they're still blowing teams, scoring, trying to embarrass the other team for that score differential. So NBA Cup's here. And then one downside that I hate to see, really injuries as a whole. I just wish injuries would clear up. I feel like there's been a ton to start the season, but Walker Kessler out for the season. Don't know what I expected out of the Jazz, quite honestly, but I expect way less with them without Walker Kessler now. So that sucks, man, to see that. But all in all, fun week of betting. Again, had some great community winners. I did well myself, minus the parlays. The team did really well. It's going to ramp up, man. It's going to get heated. It's going to get fun. We're going to do this every night. And another thing I didn't talk about earlier when I was telling everyone to join the Discord, and I'm sure most of you are in the Discord if you're watching this, but 500 members, man. Share this with your peoples. If you are in the Discord already, share the link down below in the description to your peoples. We're less than 10 away, giving away $500, me and the team. I'm excited to do it. I think I put out a poll. I don't know if this is official yet, but we'll probably end up doing 5 winners of $100 each. I feel like that gives the most people, the biggest chance to win. And if you win, you still get $100. So I like that idea of doing that. So share it to your peoples, man. Especially if you're tapped in with us, making money with us every day. There's no reason not to send it to your family, your friends, or whoever. You know what we stand for. You know what we're about. You know how we're going to make money. So send it to your peoples, man. Let's get to 500 here shortly. Outside of that, though, I appreciate you guys tuning in, listening to me talk for 20 so minutes on the YouTube again. If you made it this far, make sure to like, comment, subscribe. Check out some of my other videos. Yeah, stay consistent, man. I'll post this tomorrow on Friday. And come back at y'all again on Monday with another post. So thanks again, guys. Check it out.